how do you get away from something that is so alluring and enchanting, but it's also very destructive as well. Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we are reacting to Gluttony featuring Playertwo off of Felip's 7 Sins album. Swear, I cannot talk today. It's just been like this for the past couple of days. So, I have been reacting to all of Felip's songs off of his album, and I am definitely excited for this one, and I love the other songs. So, let's just get right into the video because I'm kind of curious how this is going to go, and I already know it's going to be good. So, there we go. We're starting this experience right now.
Give it all it. I would love the pain. Blacking is on solid. Your life is making this pain. Blaming yourself, not me. Now you get addicted. Can I get out of you stuck in the shit? Now you can tell on the bottomless pain. You can never get away from this love. You can never get away from this love. No, you will never know what's enough. The pain that you feel, cause you fall away and let go. Feeling the adrenaline pumping inside your core. You trip when you're falling, you're losing yourself on the road. You feel upset, but you've always been running on low. That's a demon, that's a devil. Can't go missing out on mine. Yeah, call my baby, that's your name. I'ma rock you up, 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 rock you up. Liquor money, poison trees, all of the things is keeping me free. All my fear, burning my knees. I'm coming down, I'm on my knees. I need a hand, come rescue me. Take me away, far to the seas. Out of my mind, out of my reach. Not doing a thing of his done. Some other bit of a gun. Thinking around in the blood. All of the poison to pull on his thugs. I'm just a man in the knowing and not in the blind. I need me something to fill up the void of my heart. You can never get away from this love. You can never get away from this love.
Okay, so I'm kind of, my mind is all over the place because I'm trying to figure out exactly my thoughts about this, because it seems to me like in this song, is it that we are the poison, or we are the, I don't want to say bad person in the relationship, but we are the drug? Is that what this is about? Because if it is, this album is definitely, I feel like this album could have been written 7 Sins by Felip, and various artists, and William, listen, because this is about you. So if that's the case, if that's what this is about, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I can see how someone wants to be so attached to another person, but the person they're attached to cannot be what's right for them, and they can even verbalize, it's not going to work out. I'm just not there yet. I'm not what you need. I'm not who you think I am. or I'm not what you think you see right now. I think. Am I right? What, I mean, how do you feel about it? Because I feel like that. I feel like, okay, I'll say this. I feel like one of the reasons why I've been single all my life, most of my life, I've had 2 relationships in my life, and I was single by choice the vast majority of my life, because I feel like the experiences that I've had and what I'm working on in my life, I don't have time for another person, and I'm very self-aware of that, and I know that I may not be emotionally available all the time, and I cannot put someone else through that type of stress and strain. And I feel, because of the things that I've experienced in my past, that I feel like I'm damaged goods. And why would I present that to someone else that wants to be my other half? So that is what I'm gathering from this. And I also say, and this was in the, which video was that? One of the videos before, where Wrath, where, again, I am one of the nicest people that you're going to meet, but there is this part of me that you just don't cross that line. You don't cross it, because if you do, then that's when that wrath comes out. That's when that part of me comes out that's designed to protect me, protect my inner peace and my inner person. And sometimes that may come as a defense mechanism of putting up a wall where people cannot get that close to me to hurt me, or where I may intentionally distance myself from people or from a person because I can feel that they want something from me. And it's not always a bad thing, but they want a deeper connection, and I don't want to give them that, or I feel like it might hurt me in the long run. So I'm very empathic, and I can, with a high degree of accuracy, feel people through pictures and videos, and of course in person. But it's a gift that I've had for as long as I can remember. And when I feel that people are getting close to me or want to have deeper connections, I push them away, because I don't want to deal with it, and I don't want to disturb my peace, and I don't want to disturb anything or I don't want to put myself at jeopardy or at risk for any sort of negativity that may come as a result of that potential relationship. And that relationship could be, again, romantic or platonic. For me, it doesn't matter. But I'm thinking that's sort of where the song is going, right? I don't know. And I don't want to say it's a toxic personality trait, or the way the song is going. Felip, it seems like he's saying, you can't get away from me, you can't get away from this drug. He's very tempting and alluring, and the other person is still attached or wants to be attached, even though there are things present that presents obstacles or barriers for it to be a happy union. I think this is where the song is going. Maybe. Let's get back into it. Well, hello there. Since I have your attention, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So please do all the things. You know why? Because it helps me and my channel grow. Okay, so I still feel I still feel the same way. This song makes you think because there's a lot of emotional turbulence in this song, and it's destructive, and there's a lot of things in here that there is a lyric in the song where it talks about not being able to get away from me or not being able to break free. I think something along those lines. So that makes me feel like the relationship is toxic, and the Philip is singing it, so he's representing the person that is the point of contention, or the destructive person in the relationship. And it's that dynamic, and how do you get away from something that is so alluring and enchanting, but it's also very destructive as well. And drowning out emotions and other things like that with different types of, I don't want to say substances, but it's just different things to do to alleviate the stress that you're experiencing. So, for some people that could be liquor, for some people that could be sweets or what have you. But in order to drown out the stress and the extra emotions and feelings, you go to other things in order to provide that relief for you. Yes, that's sort of what I'm getting from this. But again, this is something that I resonate with because I don't drink and I don't smoke, um, but and I don't do drugs. So when I'm stressed and when I'm angry, I go to other things. Like I might drink a pot of coffee, go through some donuts, some ice cream, and all of that in a single day, because one of my relief mechanisms is stress, is sweets. I'll eat sweets. I have a huge sweet tooth, or I will disconnect, shut the door, and sit and sleep as long as I can in darkness, and that is something that I need to recharge. Um, but anyway, that's talking about, or that's speaking to some of the lyrics in the song, sort of drowning out the outside noise, or the stress of a situation or relationship. But as far as the destructive part, coming from the one person in the relationship, or whatever your makeup is, it could be more than one person, what have you. But I feel like that sometimes. I feel like sometimes, if when I was presented with other relationship opportunities, I would say, no, you have a fantasy in your head about who I am, and you have a fantasy in your head about what you can make me do, or what you see in me. Not saying that I'm a bad person, but in a relationship, I would not be good for it. And I would be so toxic in a relationship because I cannot give you exactly what you need, and quite frankly what you may deserve. So anyway, I'm rambling because this has made me think and made me do some sort of self-reflection. Um, so I think that's about what the song is about. There's so many things that come to mind, and I think about, or I thought about as I was reading the lyrics, and it reminds me of situations where I've been in where, and even I've tried to play the part, and to maybe make myself believe that I could be available, and I could be the other half. And I realized that it's just not, at this point in my life, I have too many things going on, and I have too many other distractions that have been all laid before me as career building opportunities and for success, prosperity, all of these things. And I don't feel like a relationship would fit within that picture, because there has to be sacrifice. There will be sacrifice, and that sacrifice will come at the expense of time spent with each other, because there's going to be so much time spent apart. And if there's not a good foundation of trust and all of that, then it's not going to work. But anyway, I'm going down a long, windy road with this video, because it has brought out those emotions in me, and it's been that way for every song of Seven Sins, the Seven Sins album so far. Let me know what you all think about it. How does it resonate with you? Does it resonate with you? And what did you think about the song and how it played out? I'm curious. I'm curious to know what you think. This is one that it could go a few different ways, and I'm curious about all of that. I think there's one more song to do from the Seven Sins album. I'm looking at it. Actually, let me go back to this. Let's see. Greed, Wrath, Foes. Yes, I think there's one more video. Oh no, two more. There's two more. Huh. Okay, so I'll do those two in just a bit. But yeah, I'm curious. Let me know what you think. There's two more songs I think left to do, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care.